Our venture began as a service that looked to provide mentorship and companionship between seniors and younger generations. During our customer discovery process, we realized that seniors did not need a sense of companionship. They had it, and they were not willing to pay for this service. As we talked to potential customers, we began to realize that there was real value in creating and preserving their memories. Here is one example that initiated our newest value propositions.
So, my grandpa passed away a few years ago, and I actually have a lot of guilt about. I drove by the road that you turn on to get to his house, like, I don't know how many times, over and over and over and over. Right? And almost every time I drove by, I thought I should stop and record. I mean, I would see him on holidays and stuff like that, but I kept thinking, oh, I should stop and like at least bring a tape recorder or video or something, right? And I never did. And then he actually passed away pretty suddenly. And like it's one of those things where just I wish I would have just done it, you know? So there you go.
We then created an advertisement showcasing StoryShare's value propositions, customer relationships, and key activities to our newest customer segment.
After our pivot, we still needed to continue our customer discovery process. Here are some examples of what was said on our journey to further validate our new customer segment.
Some sort of document. I was thinking in terms of a document or a book with regards to family history. And I've done some of that is looking into family history back in
I think of more things and more important little stories that I would want them to know about our lives together. So yes, I think that this would be a very beneficial thing to have. And my husband isn't much of a writer, so having it be in a different medium, it would be a great idea for him to be able to do something like video.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for that.
We borrowed the list of questions from a similar organization which we used to interview potential customers.
This book, it's called Just Telling Your Life Story, and it has like 52 different topics. So one.
After hearing about a similar service, we wanted to see if there was a value in customer interaction in comparing it to do it yourself book. We purchased a book and gave it to a potential customer to fill out for 1 week. We encouraged them to fill it out. After 1 week, about 1/10 of the book was filled out. This further validated that there was a value in personal interaction with sharing your story.
Actually, we met in the 5th grade. We were both transferred to the same elementary school. But I think because we were new, we didn't talk to each other until second half of the 6th grade. So like the first 1 year and a half year, we never really talk. I don't really know him. He's very quiet. You met him, so we don't even talk. And then the 6th grade and the
It was before his office party, and I was in the bathroom getting ready, and he got down on his knee.
So it was in a bathroom.
Yeah, I think it was like either in the bathroom or right outside the bathroom. And he got down on his knee and he asked me if I would marry him. So I guess he wanted me.
Although we had ideas about our cost structure, this was further validated after making and experimenting with multiple prototypes. We discovered that our cost structure would include our time and labor, as well as the variety of production materials that go into producing our service and final product. With value put on customer service, we would hope that our product would be so great that one of our channels would be done by word of mouth through our customers. Like our competitors, we have also thought about creating a partnership with businesses where they could sponsor certain stories and also help promote our product.
We knew that we were somewhere in between the do-it-yourself at-home system and our competitors, who charge $4,000 to $5,000 per recording day. We found out that our customers were willing to pay within a very broad range. So we decided to create a revenue stream focusing on a tiered system which looked to record stories and packages from $100 to $5,000.
Range, I guess thinking of it as being something, a big deal and something that we would want to put together, I guess I could see it costing as much as $100.
Okay.
The difficulty is for, like you say, at our age, do you do once a year for $100, or do you say, okay, you know, maybe this year we're going to do this much for $50, get this one story down, and not necessarily do all of the stories, but do a few of the stories. Maybe it could be something that you could add to.
Okay.
Create your own library of these types of
What kind of information, how extended, that's very, very subjective though, I think. I would think the market price is about $2,000 to $3,000. I don't know, probably about for 3-5 minutes.
Is that we would be using college students who would be taking care of the service. That is, students who... In conclusion, we believe we have a viable, scalable business model. We receive significant interest, and our next step would be to take down pre-orders as we continue to improve our minimum viable product.